Hi, what's up guys? Welcome back once again to class. In today's video guys, I'll be showing you how to cut and sew this beautiful crop top you are seeing here. If you're new to my channel, you're highly welcome. My name is Nkiruka Obaego. I upload sewing tutorials in this channel, pattern drafting and what have you. For my returning subscribers, I appreciate you guys. Okay, so now without taking much of our time, let's get into today's business. So guys, here on the work table we have our fabric unfold. So I'm going to go ahead to create my baseline. Okay, this is the starting point for this tutorial. So I'm going to mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2 plus ½ inch for sewing allowance. After that, I'm going to mark in my neck width and my neck depth. So I took 3.5 inches for the neck width and neck depth, and then I connect my lines. So the next thing I'm going to do is to create shoulder slope. So I came down by ½ inch. That's for my shoulder slope. Now the next thing I'm going to do again is to calculate for my armhole depth. So I have a video on how to do all these calculations and manipulations. Okay, you can do where to check the video so that you forge ahead with us. So now I'm going to mark in what I got. That's 7.5. I marked it in, and now I'm marking 8.5 inches also. So everything I can create a straight line like this. Did you see that? So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to impute her bust measurement. So her bust measurement is 36. Dividing that into 4, we got 9 inches. So I marked in 9 inches there. The next thing I'm going to do is to divide the armhole measurement by 2, come in by ½ inch, and then I'm going to create my armhole like this. Did you see that? So now remember, this is a crop top. That is to say, we are working with the half length of this person. Okay, now her half length is 17 inches, but I marked in 18 inches. Did you get? Then I added 2 inches for hemming allowance. You know I'm going to fold the down part of it. Okay, so if you want yours to be short, you don't need to add 1 inch to your half length. Okay, it just depends on you. You can just take your half length measurement, and that is it. So after marking it in, I added my allowance, and after this I'm going to roll out my line. So guys, coming down to the waistline did I nearly say neckline, please? Okay, so coming down to the waistline here, I'm going to be using my bust measurement. Okay, so at my bust measurement I used 9 and added 2 inches. That made it 11. But on my waist here, okay, I'm going to mark in 10 inches. Okay, that is to say I removed 1 inch from my bust measurement just to slant it a little bit around the waist. But if you want, you can use your exact measurement, the one you used on your bust, on your you can still use it on your waist. Okay, it's fine, it just depends on you. But me, I just want to add a little bit of shape to this. That is why I reducted 1 inch. Okay, did you get that? All right, so now I'm going to cut this out. As you can see, we are already cutting it out. Okay, so after cutting this, we are going to cut out our back also. So guys, after cutting out our back fabric, I'm going to place it on this fabric here that is serving as my back fabric. Okay, and we are going to cut out, but before then I'm going to mark out 1.5 inches for my zip allowance. So that's what I'm marking out. So after marking out, I'm still going to mark out my half length. Okay, remember I used 17 inches for the half length, but I added 1 inch to that 17 inches, making it 18, right? Then I told you guys I use 1 inch, okay, for hemming allowance, because I'm going to sew this with lining. Did you get it now? Okay, so I'm going to rule out my line. Okay, so I'll cross check to be sure that everything is okay. Now from that line there, the zip allowance line, just watch the way I'm marking it. I'm going to mark out half inch. This half inch, I'm going to trace it all the way to the top. This will eliminate zipper bulge. Okay, so this is the main zip allowance. I'm just drawing it out so that I'll not get you guys confused. Okay, so from that line now, can you see I marked out half inch. Now from that half inch, I'm going to use my ruler and connect all the way to the top. Oh, I use my tape. Okay, so we'll forge ahead. Just use whatever you have that is available, use it and roll out your line up to the top there, and you are going to be cutting this out. So after marking out your lines, the next thing you are going to do is to place the front fabric onto the back fabric. I am going to be cutting it out exactly, except on the armhole, because we have a little bit of alteration there. Okay, you guys know that the front armhole and the back armhole are not cut exactly the same, right? Okay, so I'm just going to cut I'll mark out our back armhole so that nobody should get confused. No, you don't do that in my class. You don't get confused, okay? Even if you have any question, okay, just comment on the comment section and I will reply as soon as possible. All right, so now let's forge ahead. Which kind of cross checking I'm doing in this video now? Okay, now everything is set. I've cross checked and checked everything is set, so let's forge ahead. Now you see me cutting it out, right? And I'm going to create the back armhole. Like this video, guys, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell so that you will see more videos from this channel, okay, so you will not miss any video from this channel. So you see that I'm going to cut it out. So that is for our back armhole. So once you are done with this, you are done with the crop top. Okay, there is no two ways about it. So the next thing you're going to do is to cut out your back neckline and your zipper allowance. Okay, cut it out and you are good to go. You are good to go. I'm telling you, trust me, you are just good to go. So now after cutting this one aside, we're going to keep it aside and we'll cut out our sleeve. Okay, so the sleeve depends on you, the length depends on you. I use 8 inches for my sleeve and I added 2 inches more for folding. Did you get that? So just watch the way I'm folding my fabric. This class is very beginners friendly. This is a beginners class. Okay, so you cut out your length. This is the length of my sleeve. Remember, it's on fold, and I'm going to fold again this way. Did you see that? Now I'm going to come down by 3 inches. The 3 inches I came down with is my cap's height. Okay, like I told you guys, if you don't know how to get all these calculations, I have a video for it. Okay, just check on my videos or playlist rather, you will easily locate the video. So that's my cap's height. I just marked in. Now I'm going to mark in my armhole measurement. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do is to mark in my round sleeve measurement. Okay, for her I am using 6.5. okay, I'm using 6.5, but I'm going to add 1 inch for hemming allowance. That will make it 7.5. So I'm going to mark it there and create this line. So the next thing I'm going to do is to cut out. Okay, I have a video on how to draft a basic sleeve, the proper way. This is just a fast method of doing this. It's not like if you do it this way you are going to have any issue or problem, no. But if you want the standard method of creating a basic sleeve, I have it in the channel, so maybe you check it out and okay, yeah, good. So now this is our sleeve and we are going to start sewing. But before you sew, the sleeve is not going to come with lining, but I'm going to use lining for the bodies. So here guys, as you can see, I've already attached my lining to my main fabric, okay, and you see the folding I told you guys. Now I'm going to mark out my zip allowance, okay, 1 inch for the zip allowance, okay. Initially I marked 1.5, but because I sewed the zip area and turned it, so I've used that ½ inch, so now I'm left with 1 inch. So I marked out the 1 inch. So to join your front piece and back piece together, you're going to place right side facing right side this way, and you join shoulder to shoulder first. Did you see? You're going to join your shoulder like this, flip it this way, you join using ½ inch seam allowance, okay. Then you do the same thing to the other part. So after doing this, you attach your sleeve, okay. After joining your shoulder, the next thing you're going to do is to attach your sleeve, okay. So there's no two ways about it, just the normal way you sew your dresses. All right, so this is the sleeve. I'm just illustrating to you guys how you are going to attach, and you take out your 1 inch allowance and join together. So here we have it on the table. I've already done all that I explained. I've joined my sleeve, my shoulder. I've also joined front and back together using my 1 inch allowance. Now then the thing remaining is to add my zip. I've not added zip here. So with this guys, give this video a thumbs up as we've come to the end of this class. Subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell. Bye.